let's check in on Newsmax for a minute, who apparently don't have a full grasp on what Marxism is about.
Shocker.
Weird.
Yeah.
The place that I usually go for my Marx.
Yeah,
Right.
it's very odd. But here is
Marxism is whatever they want it to mean.
Newsmarks. That's going to be my new new
That's what
channel.
OAN calls them to shit talk.
here is Grant Stinchfield talking about the Marxists at Raytheon.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Stinchfield. We continue our series tonight
the
on a
name.
military gone woke. What you may not know is this massive social experiment that is destroying our ability to fight and win now
Pause it for 1 second. Wait a second. Is this from decades ago when we
integrating.
integrated the military?
Yeah, they did a critical race theory right before they went to Afghanistan.
I think we should don't ask and don't tell about race in the military.
That's right. Honestly, like we go through this all the time. This is probably also like the least amount of actual, like of all the times that we've seen this in American history, there's probably less actual social experimentation and engineering happening in the military now than we've seen in decades, right? Like, I mean, we did basically allow for, we ended Don't Ask, Don't Tell. We ended the ban on transgender military personnel. We allowed women in the military to fight as well. We integrated the military on racial lines quite successfally.
Yeah, you might say that like having a segregated and homophobic military was actually the experimentation, and it failed miserably.
And now there is really nothing more going on except for, wait a second, what's Raytheon, this massive military?
If it is segregated, it's on class lines. But
Indeed. Here we go.
Experiment that is destroying our ability to fight and win now extends to military contractors as well. The Pentagon is demanding that private enterprise, the companies that build our weapons and defense systems, engage in this indoctrination that claims everything about America is somehow racist. Exposing this woke philosophy is our goal all this week, and of course beyond. Our friend
And of course, every single day that we're on the air.
giant defense contractor
Right.
Raytheon for forming special, quote, camps that employees are required to attend. Of course, the course instruction has nothing to do with military readiness. Instead, they learn about woke philosophy amounting to Marxist-style re-education camps that the more boxes you check, right, minority, gay, maybe even a woman, well, the more those boxes, the more important you are. Of course, the big loser in all of this is the Christian white male. They rank at the bottom.
yes. I thought Obama already did those Marxist camps. Like that was
This is Raytheon doing it, and it's not going to be about the trust. The trust camps and the trust falls are all going to be secret ways of inserting wokeness into you,
the trust drone strikes.
right? And the
What do we need military readiness for? Like to invade Cuba?
well,
Probably.
listen, if Raytheon is not right on the ball, they're not going to be able to turn out those like hundreds of millions of dollars worth of missiles and whatnot.
They need to
Boeing-
be ready to do the non-binary Bay of Pigs.
Yeah, Boeing just needs to figure out a way to blame all their problems on wokeness somehow.
Exactly.
There's a coexist sticker on the bombs that they're dropping. In
Yes. These bombs won't fall on brown people's heads. They're not going to be effective at all then.
These bombs are gender neutral.
I mean, this is the military is doing this because they're trying to like protect themselves from a serious personnel issue with the people that serve in it, which is like a growing awareness about this country's history that needs addressing.
Again, gotta rename that show from Stinchfield.
Stenchfield, I think, is really the one I would go for.
He does seem stinky.
Folks, there's more of what you've just saw where that came from. That's if you hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you. Really, thank you.